Hey, Scorpios. Hi, Scorpios. So I did say that I wasn't going live with Scorpios for the reading until 7. So until then, we're just going to talk shit. And I'm going to read some oracles. But at 7 is when I'll start the reading. Okay. Yeah. So Scorpios, I had taken care of my aunt since, well, I guess since 2015. And then she moved in with me 2019. Good morning. Good morning. So 20, 21, 22. So I've been taking care of her for about 3 years. Hey, honey. And she recently passed out. Let me show you the pictures. Hi, those of you who are just coming in, hello, good morning. We're going to start the Scorpio reading at 7 a.m. So for until 7 a.m., we're just going to talk shit, and I think I'm going to show you some oracles. So my aunt fell, and we found her face down, right? This is the picture. This is her right there. She fell. Here's another picture. She fell on the ground, on the floor, and we found her face down. And then the paramedics came and took her to the hospital. And while she was at the hospital, they diagnosed her with congested heart failure. Right. And so it was really odd because she was going up and down the stairs, and then 1 week, and then the next week she fell and she couldn't pick herself back up. And so when she left 3 days prior to that, she was cooking, and I mean, she was breathing, she was laboring in her thank you. She was breathing, she was laboring with her breathing. But I thought that she was just going to leave, do whatever they needed to do. And they said that, they were going to put her in rehabilitation. When she went into rehabilitation to be back to herself, right? But no, she is very, very, very weak. She's so weak that she can only walk to the bathroom with the walker. So basically, when she came back home, she was going to be needing to wash her clothes, dry her clothes, fold her clothes, put her clothes up, wash her linen, change her linen, help change her wipe ass, because she can't do that anymore. She can't lift her arms. She's going to need somebody to cook for her, bring the food up and down a couple of times a day, including her dishes. To wash her dishes, get her medicine, cut toenails. And I'm just trying to figure out who's supposed to do all this, because that was not our arrangement. So it kind of like threw me off, because she left independent and she was trying to return an invalid. And that is an enormous job. And so I said to her, I said, well, how much will the state pay for that? And she couldn't get that together, and nobody in her family could really get it together because she's not my biological aunt. She's actually my mom's best friend. And I just said, I can't do that. I can't take that responsibility. I thought when she went to rehabilitation, she was going to come back able to fend for herself and do for herself. But no, she was going to come back an invalid. And it just broke my heart. It breaks my heart. But she's in a home now where they can do all those things for her, and cook and clean and wash her ass and wash her body, and and wash her linen. And I just, and another thing, Scorpios, is what makes me feel so bad about the whole situation is how relieved I feel, with her being gone. um I don't know if you've ever taken care of a relative that's older, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Yeah. And on top of that, she had a nasty attitude. So it's like, okay, no. So I would have to have been doing all of those things for her and had to deal with the nasty attitude. No, thank you. So I had to make a very hard decision, which is why I needed to talk about it. The reading starts at 7, by the way, you guys. So you can come back at 7, or you can just hang around until 7. Fast forward 15 minutes. Well, thank you, Moonlight Meditations. I appreciate that. I felt real guilty because I feel like, well, you should take care of an invalid, but she's not my mother, and nor is she my biological aunt. And I feel like I've done my part. I took care of her for 3 years. I took her out of a very decapitated home that was rat infested and eventually roach infested. And I gave her some beautiful places to live here in Atlanta. And she kept 80% of her check. Okay, she paid $300, eventually 5, but when we first started, it was 3. So she kept most of her money, you know. And so, well, she is on Medicaid, right? But well, thank you. I appreciate that. She is on Medicaid, but they are only going to bring somebody over here like 3 times a week for an hour. Well, who's supposed to take care of her all the other times? You know, I hated that I had to do that. But you know what made me feel better is I spoke to a nurse, an RN, and she said she works for a doctor. And the doctor said how hard it is to look after her invalid dad. And she said it's so hard that she just wishes he transitions already. And and she said she felt bad saying that. Yeah. And can I be honest with you here? I really didn't enjoy her company, and I have been unhappy with her living with me for a long time because she's very negative and it felt like a burden. But I just felt like I couldn't let her live in a rat infested home because everybody else didn't deal with her because of her difficult personality, right? But see, when I was younger, she took me in when I had nowhere to go. And I felt like you are Scorpio. Y'all know you guys pay people back. They think that Scorpios just get you back for revenge, but they get you back for goodness too. When you're good to them, they go double. And people don't tell that part though. They just talk about how the Scorpio gets revenge, but the Scorpio will bless you just just like it'll sting you too. So y'all understand what I'm saying? So she gave me a place to stay twice when I had nowhere to go. and she had very little, and she shared those resources with me and didn't ask for anything in return. So I felt like, okay, well, the least I could do now that I'm doing well is to pay it back, you know. But now she's an invalid, and it happened in 4 days. I mean, like 7 days ago, she was cooking for herself, but weak. Now she can't even lift up her arm. So I called her biological family and told them, hey, do you guys want to move her to California? So you guys can look after your kinfolk? Because I've done all I could do. I'm not going to take care of an invalid, especially a nasty one, someone who's nasty to you. And I take care of her 2 dogs, you know. So no, I feel bad. And another thing, that I feel bad about is how happy I am that she's gone. Scorpios, I started noticing that I was singing. She had been gone for 2 weeks, and I saw myself singing. I was like, huh. And me and my lover, we were laughing more and playing with each other more and more affectionate and happier. And it was such a profound difference with her negativity not being here that I knew, especially from you water signs, that if I felt that good with her being gone, she wasn't supposed to come back. Now I can understand if I like a little bit of break. I have joy. That's how I feel with her being gone away from here, with her negativity. I feel joyful, a joy. And I said, no, she can't come back. Well, my mother didn't want to hear that at all, because my mother didn't want the responsibility of taking her in. So she really tried to manipulate me into taking her in. It was really good morning. Okay, is it set? What time is it? All right, 2 more minutes. Okay, Scorpios, thank you guys for your reading. Let's pull an oracle. The first oracle if you are welcome, I'm Sunshine. This is Sunshine. We're going to look into July for Scorpios, but it's probably something that's sort of kind of happening now. It could have already happened or something that will be happening. Your first card is, first I seek joy and all else follows. See? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if something is bringing you joy, that's a real big green flag. The way to go. This is the way, Scorpio. It's like, no, I think I want to go into the darkness. Scorpio, where you going? I want the dark. Well, get over here to the child. No. I think I want some mystery. God damn it. She sips. It says, first I seek all else. It says, since your feeling of joy, look at that so. Feeling of joy, indication of your connection with God. Wow. Wow. Okay. Since your feeling of joy, right, it says it is your indication you have achieved connection with source. Under all these circumstances, all that is good will follow. Oh, Scorpios, wasn't that great? Hey, Australian Scorpios. All right, let me just put this number, let me pin this number up real fast for you guys. I should have had this together. Scorpios, I am so sorry. Let's see, I have a, does anybody know the number to text me for a reading? Oh God, this is terrible. I should know. Let's see. What is the number to text me for a reading. Is this it? I hope this is it. That ain't it, chat. Lord have mercy. I tell you the truth, it is. Here we go. Chat. Okay. All right. So, Scorpios, if you guys want an immediate reading, okay, so if you want a reading, text sunshine at 470-835-7099. You guys, all of my readings are FaceTime or Google Duo. So if somebody is trying to give you a reading and they are not showing you their face, that is not me. I won't even do a reading unless I can see your face. Okay. Okay. So, Scorpios, next we're going to look. Oh, I saw a Leo. It's 75 for 20 minutes. Maybe I should put that in there because people keep on texting me and asking. All right. So, Scorpios, let's look at your angel message. Scorpio's angel message. Your angel message. Your angel message is what? Pay yourself first, okay? Make yourself your most important financial obligation. Okay. All right. Set aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. Okay. All right, Scorpios, let's get into your tarot card reading. All right. And we are going to take a look at the month of July for the Scorpios. All right. Hey, Heather, what's going on with you? Okay. So the overall energy for the Scorpio for now, or, in a couple of weeks, July, is the Three of Swords reverse. And this is a card that encourages you to pay attention to your inner thoughts and your self-talk, okay? Because your words are powerful, especially those that you repeat to yourself every day, right? You may be prone to self-criticism, maybe limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, right? Um, I don't know, there might be something inside of you that is saying you're not good enough or whatever. When you hear these negative thoughts yourself, whether you would ever utter these words to a friend or a loved one. And if your answer is hell no, then why would you utter these kind of to yourself? Right. So somebody's thoughts upside down right now. And they're telling you to shift your thoughts towards the positive. And that's what you're doing, because this card means you're kind of coming out of a hurtful place. So they're saying, look at how you can shift your thoughts towards the positive to like reinforce your confidence, because you do have what it takes to be the person that you deserve to be. Just how you're thinking right now. And I feel like some of you really haven't been taking care of yourself emotionally, right? Well, yeah, you can't be hard on yourself like that, okay? Um, Also, some of you may be a little hypersensitive to others' words, and maybe you need to develop a little bit more of a thick skin, right? So they're telling you that some of you just need to let go of the hurt that somebody's words has caused you, or maybe being hypersensitive, right? So I don't know who this is for, but you could have recently maybe just gone through like a difficult patch in your relationship and or something, and it's over. Maybe the difficulty has ended. Maybe a loved one has passed, or you could have been hurt by a situation that affected you deeply. But this card suggests that that time has passed and you're on a path to recovery. Like you're realizing that with every cloud comes a silver lining, right? And that other things in your life could bring you joy, right? So I feel like some of you have maybe reached a point where you can accept the pain that you and your partner went through, or something you've accepted, or something that you went through, and now you're ready to move forward. All right. Or sometimes it could mean that you're having a very difficult time with moving forward from a recent loss or heartbreak. You could still be suffering from an earlier loss, and maybe you need to go through like an emotional purging to free from the past. But I do feel like if you are one of the people who are stuck, you really are doing the best that you can. It might be a slow healing process that you're going through right now. Okay. And I feel like if it is slow, it's only because you really loved that person, or that person, place, or thing, really meant a lot to you. Okay. And so that's what's happening. And so with this card, you just kind of need to learn to accept your circumstances so that the healing process will not become blocked. Like I remember when I was in this program for recovery, because I do smoke weed though, but I don't drink anymore. It said, acceptance is the key to all life's problems. I remember that in the 12-step program, because that used to blow me away. So that's kind of like what I'm hearing, is like learn to accept what happened, and that would allow you to experience the pain, give yourself the right to grieve, and just release the heartache. But it looks like you're opening up to new experiences, right? So, also, the Three of Swords could also mean that you're coming out of like I said, a bad period. There could have been three people in a relationship, and one of the persons dropped out, or you could have dropped out. You were in a triangle, and you're no longer in the triangle. Okay. Okay. So the challenge for some of you, oh, thank you, Des Sensual, for the 1999. I appreciate that. That's so beautiful. You've taken care of your mother until she passed. It is hard. I went to work. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. So the challenge for some of you is the Ace of Cups reverse. So, the cups represents emotions. The cups represents love. Um, Usually the love is being given to someone else, but when it's upside down, um, it's about love for oneself. And this is the challenge here, is that you're not maybe spending the time to nurture a loving relationship with yourself. Now, I'm not talking about this whole, self-love movement, because it doesn't, I'm not talking about that. It's just saying, hey, you're a beautiful person too, and you deserve to have some of your time in which you're nurturing positive feelings about yourself, about your life, and about where you are trying to go, right? So it's like, before you send out love to the world, you really do need to give some to yourself too, and filling up every cell in your body with your own love, divine love, and happiness. And the more you do that, whether this could mean going for a walk, for me it's journaling. Boy, when I just pour out my thoughts that's just been in my head, and I just pour it out, it really is cathartic. You could be exploring your subconscious right now, or your intuitive abilities. All right. Um, but basically, I feel like the Ace of Cups reverse is a sign that you could be maybe repressing your emotions, or maybe that's the problem that you're having in a relationship now. They're not very open. This person is repressing their emotions, or this could be you. Somebody is not expressing themselves, or maybe you're not expressing yourself fully to your partner or to the outside world. And you have reasons for keeping your feelings closed and not wanting others to know what's going on inside. You could be embarrassed or afraid. You guys are really suspicious. Scorpios are suspicious, and they're well. You guys, well, what is it called? The scorpion is a predator. I don't know what that is. Is it a bug? No, it's not a bug. It's not a crustacean, is it? No, it's not a crustacean. An aneuploid. Anyway, I forgot, y'all. It's been a long time, but yeah, I kind of feel like maybe you might feel that if you allow your feelings to flow, they might turn into an overwhelming flood that can't be switched off or something. But you don't want to create an internal blockage by repressing how you feel. You may not be ready to share your emotions, but you can find creative ways to release them. I feel like some of you are not releasing your emotions. And so you may be like drinking more or smoking more or, trying to do things to sum up how you feel. Now, some of you are withholding your emotions from your partner, afraid of getting hurt. Okay. There could be someone in your environment right now, or there's someone that you really maybe a little rejected by this person, or maybe you fear that you will be rejected. Right. I feel like that uh, you must trust, hopefully, in your partner in order for a relationship to move forward. But for the time being, some of you are holding back. Who am I talking to? Which Scorpio is out there holding back? Probably all of them. Scorpios, are you holding back, my darlings? All right. Now, what you don't see is the Page of Cups. This could be somebody younger than you that has a little. They could possibly have a water sign. He said, out here. She said, always, always. I'm definitely holding back. Ciao. All right. All right. So you guys know this guy already, or this girl. This is somebody a little younger, or this could be, let me tell you the different. Because see, I'm reading for about 10,000 of you. So let's see. You could possibly have a lover that you communicate very easily with. And it's because you are tolerant of other people's ideas or views, or you guys have an interest. I don't know. Sometimes the Page of Cups could represent an apology. It can represent a baby. It could talk about how there's a bit of childishness in partners. Sometimes it's mediation in a romantic relationship. Like, okay, listen, I need to see at least 2 to 3 times a week. And he's like, I can't just only do 1 or 2. Like, well, okay, let's go in the middle. Let's do 3 instead of 4. You could talk about like a negotiation sometimes in a relationship. Sometimes this is a card of new beginnings. Like if you're single and there's nobody there, you could be getting a love offer soon, right? But this person is not a king, nor is it from the major arcana. So usually, sometimes their effects are a little short-lived. Like you may not see long term with this person. So if you're in something serious, it may not be talking about the serious person that you're with, right? This may just be something that comes from the left. Somebody got the hots for you or something like that. But this person is definitely younger or childish, or you could be childish. But Yeah, some of you could be dealing with someone who's just giving you like a small love offer. And the challenge is, you love them, they love you, and you're not feeling that. Okay. And maybe some of you had to pull out a situation where, you were given more than you were getting back. That's some of you. Right. And this person could be a poet. I definitely feel like you're going to hear from them because it's like they don't want you to go. They don't want you to leave. You're very intriguing to them, right? Because nothing really holds a cat's attention for long. But yeah, there might be some chasing involved, some cat and mouse type of chasing going on. Like when one of you pulls too far away, the other may go and bring the person back, right? Good morning. She said, "Oh my God, yes, the Gemini. Chow, yes, the Gemini is definitely like that." But this could be, it could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, somebody younger, right? Some of you in a relationship, and it's a small offer, or you just yeah. Yeah. So anyway, you could be dealing with somebody who is younger, right? Now, guys, the Page of Cups implies tense. Like if those other connections wasn't what's really happening in your connection, this may be what's happening to you. There is it's a real tender card, actually. And your person feels like you are a very nice, tender person, and they want to, and if this is new, this person is going to want to talk to you routinely, and there is even a possibility for this person to ask you out, right? So, and if you don't know who this person is, then that's why it came in the position of what you don't see coming. He's your young Leo, but we parted. I followed him on a fake account and saw him with another girl. So I took myself to beautiful Celsius, and all he could do was watch all my antics. What does that word mean? Okay. I don't know what that word means. So, now, your recent past is the Three of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody could have been it could have been building relationships with multiple people, like the young lady just said, okay? Or they were trying to have triangles or build things with multiple people. Um, Otherwise, you just could be putting a lot of effort into your career or business, building on previous successes, right? You could be learning in your job um, to improve maybe your qualifications. I do feel like if you've been working hard at your job, your dedication and your attention to detail has not gone unnoticed, especially from important people that promote, if this is applicable to you. So the Three of Pentacles can sometimes represent achievement, recognition, rewards, right? Sometimes it can, right? I feel like a collateral completion, right? So I do feel like if you've recently started the business, there will be and has been a little bit of growth, and you're going to come through the initial challenges successfully. Or maybe there's a little like maybe you're trying to get a house or something like that. I do see collaborations, successful conclusions. I do see growth coming together, but as in collaborations more than anything. This could also represent using your own gifts and to generate an income for yourself. Like this could be a tradesman. It's a sign of workmanship. So I feel like you're going to be rewarded for your efforts financially. And in the recent past, I do see maybe financial struggles kind of being instant memory. My mother is just so vain. Anyway, so oh, it's an island. Okay, good. So also what I see here is with the three of pentacles, as far as a relationship is concerned, it indicates that some of you are in a committed, or that you are committed to the relationship, some of you, and you are putting in a lot of effort to make things work, right? Like if you've had issues in the past, it can be a sign that you may like seek the help that you need. You may seek help of a relationship counselor to overcome your issues, or you may go to the internet or whatever. I feel like you and your partner in a relationship are growing together, and you're learning about each other. And if your relationship is kind of relatively new, the Three of Pentacles can indicate a time in the relationship where you're learning all about each other and figuring out, I should leave him alone when he first gets home from work, because it apparently appears that he needs about 30 to 40 minutes to just chill, and then he's ready to talk. So I feel like that could have been happening recently, like you guys are studying your partner and you're trying to figure out, okay, who am I with? Is this person need? All right. Now, also the Three of Pentacles, it represents that if you're single, somebody has noticed you, maybe at the job. Okay, Pentacles, somebody has noticed you. And or you could have recently met someone through work or study. All right. That has anybody met anybody through work or study? Okay. Now, the present for you, Scorpios, is the Five of Pentacles. All right. Now, some of you could be unemployed, and there could have been some job losses, or maybe you are going out of business. You could be like relying on social welfare, right? And it could be kind of like affecting your confidence or causing you stress. Or maybe you may be finding your job a struggle, but not really seeing friends, or you may be feeling like an outcast or isolated in your workplace. Whatever the case, it looks like the situation is not going to last forever. So try to stay positive and work on finding alternatives. Right. I do see maybe temporary financial hardships, or maybe um, what you expected did not come financially in some cases. Right. Some of you could be literally going through a poverty, a homelessness, bankruptcy, financial ruin, but I see that it's not going to last, because this is a very weak card. It's not a strong card. Getting bored at your job? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, in a love reading, the Five of Pentacles is, well, you might be struggling with feeling abandoned, ignored, or unloved within the relationship, right? And I think what it is I don't think your partner really understands your love language, because they obviously care about you based off of previous cards that we saw, right? But I don't think that either, maybe you haven't really, you know how they were saying that you guys don't really express yourself? How many Scorpios are guilty of not expressing themselves? So it's like, well, you're not really telling me what you need, baby. I'd give it to you, but you're not expressing it. How many Scorpios are not expressing themselves? And it's like Scorpios, everybody can't intuit like you can. You're not expressing yourself, Vanessa? Well, then if you don't tell me, how can I do anything? Are you not expressing yourself on purpose? If you don't express yourself, how is your partner going to know what you need, darling? I know, huh? How many of you, oh, when you express yourself, you get used? Well, now, Diane, is that true all the time? I mean, can we just be a little more objective? All right, because this is where that Three of Swords energy came in, reverse. Are you being logical here? Every time you express yourself, you get used. You say they should have expressed themselves first. Well, Scorpio, apparently it's like you guys have an ability to see things on a deeper level because, from my understanding and reading, your perception and discernment is unlike any others. I think the only person that can really compete with your perception is Pisces, right? So, oh, I'm sorry, honey. She said, I express myself all the time, and people tell me I have a bad mouth. We love hard, and I guess that is why people run for the hill. Actually, Diane, that is exactly why I love Scorpios. That's exactly why I love them. So, Shamika, I think that Scorpios can see things that are, I don't know if you've ever been around one, but the way that they can read into a situation is pretty exceptional. Like they all should be detectives, if you ask me. But I feel like somebody is feeling like their needs are not getting met in a relationship. And it's because maybe for some of you, they don't know what you need. Oh, you feel abandoned. Well, okay, so let's go on with that. Yes. So in the 5 of coins, it represents that some of you could be struggling with feeling abandoned, maybe a little ignored or unloved right now within the relationship. And remember, Scorpios, this is just a snapshot. We're just taking a selfie, and then in 5 more minutes be a whole different ball game. So this is just kind of like what's happening right now. We're just taking a selfie, and in the selfie somebody is feeling like left out. They feel kind of rejected by their partner, or like maybe they feel a little left out in the cold by their partner. And um sometimes this could represent, because like this girl has packed and left. Did anybody leave? Anybody pack your shit and got the fuck out? Child. It looks like somebody is like, honey, I am out. I am out. You said Scorpios just want to see if you love them. Shamika, what sign are you? Because usually Scorpios does the choosing. They don't deal with anybody that has chosen them. And so a lot of times, if they have chosen you, in some cases, they don't give a fuck how you feel about them. It's deep because they say so. They say we gonna be together. You're like, but I don't love you, but I don't give a damn. I love you. And you gonna learn to love me. Yeah. All right. Just so that we're clear. Ciao. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. And when a Scorpio chooses, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. They'll choose. Yeah, you're a Leo. You talking about how Leos, if you talking like that, that's a Scorpio who's playing with you. That ain't a Scorpio that's chosen you. Because when they choose, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. What they want. All right. Because they're fixed. And that's why I love them. Sometimes this could represent a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. Anybody break up with somebody? It could also represent like a scandal I had read, like in the illegitimate children, or maybe the baby daddy got another child somewhere. Like it could represent being in an improper relationship, maybe with a married man, or right. You guys could be struggling financially together in your relationship, or financial or health problems can be causing a strain on the relationship right now. Your partner may be out of work, or their money may not be as good, or you are out of work, right? Or something like that. But if you love each other, you will have to make a decision to pull together instead of apart. If you're single, then this could indicate that you're feeling rejected, or that you've been given the cold shoulder by someone that you're interested in. And you may be feeling lonely, a little isolated, maybe like a little bit of an outcast. It could also represent being a single parent and the struggles that being a single parent can bring. Some of you could be having a little bit of health issues, right? And it could be because you're stressed about things, right? And you could be spiritually just really off centered, and you really need to journal or get in touch with God at this time. You know, you need some help spiritually to get back in tuned to what's really going on, right? But guess what? Guess how we end? Those of you who just came in on how we end, y'all got some amazing energy. Oh, guess how it ends, Scorpios? It ends with the sun. Can you believe that? How did we jump to the sun? So first we took this journey, right? Right? And then we ended up on the damn sun. This is the outcome. So no matter what you're going through, I really see that some of you have Leo in your chart, or you're going to be with the Leo. Is there anybody dealing with the Leo here? Strong Leo here. Anybody dealing with the Leo? Genevieve, you're a Leo, right? Oh, the Leo, and you ended it. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's over, child. If you're dealing with a Leo, she said, "Oh, child, not the Leo again, child. The Leo is here again." Right? Because see, Leo is real close to Cancer. So a lot of Leos have strong Cancer placements. And that's the sign that you get along with, but don't work out too well with, because they're cardinals and you guys are the boss. So you guys might bump heads. I think Pisces might work a little better. But this is a card of optimism and freedom and fun. Things are going to be going very well for you in the near future, especially as the closer we get to July, the happier and the more fulfilled life is going to get. So if things are like blah in June with finances and with a relationship and not expressing yourself, I think you're going to feel very different about things. Is this the gay pride? You could be going to a gay pride. Do you live someplace that's hot? I see the sun is out. Some child. Hmm. You have a stalk. I had a stalker Sag too. Yeah. So I definitely, where y'all live? Oh, Pisces was horrible for you? Ooh, Vegas is real hot, huh? Ooh. Is it hot in Romania? Harlem. Is it hot in the Netherlands? I don't think so. Is it hot in New Zealand? Wow, look at all these people from around the world. Jesus. Oh, I keep shaking the table. I'm sorry, you guys. So, Scorpios, you're going to find that people are going to be exceptionally drawn to you in the next couple of weeks. Because you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, I get attention or people like me, but it just kind of, it looks like it's going to be just a little bit more acute in the next couple of weeks. I can't believe I don't have no weed in here. Now, you know that's a sin, child. If you're just joining, if you want an immediate text reading, I've pinned the number on the chat for an immediate text reading. And anyway, so the sun, it also thinks that things should be going very well. That it means success. It means enthusiasm about something. So some of you could be building something with this 3 of coins here, right? People are going to be drawn to your happy vibes and your positive energy that you're going to be giving out. I feel, I don't know where this is going to be coming from, but, or this could be vice versa. You and your partner could be experiencing light and joy, right? I feel like in the next couple of weeks, if things have been kind of bad, I got to go to the bathroom. So those of you who choose to stay, I'll be right back. If you're going to part ways, I love you, darling. See you in a couple of days. Love to you. Hey. Do you know? Hold on. Oh, here it is. I looked all around and it's right there. All right. So we ended on the sun, my darlings, right? Oh, are you guys talking bad about Virgos? Don't talk bad about the Virgos, Chad. So now what does the sun mean? It means like good luck is going to be shining on you. There's some type of healing, or there's some type of something is going to happen to make you real happy. So like some of you had to go through the darkness, right? With the 5 of coins. There was some type of darkness, some type of loss. I don't know, but it ends with the sun. So you will be feeling carefree and liberated. It's also a card of truth. So if you've been the victim of lies or deception, like maybe the moon was trying to hide something, the sun is going to shine a light on any deceit or anything that needs to be revealed. But it's good luck. So it's things that you need to know that's going to help you, not hurt you. Like, I don't think it's somebody is going to betray you with somebody else. But I do feel the sun as a major arcana and the only major in your reading. So basically, like some readers only look at the major. So all that other shit I said is minor, because ultimately July for you is the sun, because that's the only major that's here. So the major thing is that for the most part, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be pretty happy about things. I don't know. I told you earlier that my aunt left the house where me and my Scorpio live, and we've been real happy. So I don't know how this review, but usually in a love reading, the sun is a card of great joy and happiness. It can be a period of fun, like we're going zip lining for our anniversary and go-karts. It could be passion, positivity, right? It could also include the fact that any issue that was causing problems in your relationship, now there has been a light on that, and like maybe you remember, you guys, we were talking about how you don't talk about how some of the things bother you, right? And so what happens is, you just leave, and the other person is like, well, what happened? And Scorpios, they're not telling. That's why, when somebody asks me, how do you know if somebody really likes you? I always answer, they will tell you what it takes to catch them. Because I notice that sometimes I don't reveal things that's bothering me as a way to get back at that person. Right? So, anyway, I feel like with the sun in your relationship, I think you could get pregnant, right? I do see that something positive and good comes into your love life. It could also be a celebration, like an engagement or a wedding. If you're single, the sun can indicate that a great relationship is on your way. Very strong possibility is with the Leo. Okay. It could also indicate that you'll be feeling very carefree and enjoying the fun aspects of being single, right? If you are single, right? But whether you're single or involved, the sun is one of the main pregnancy indicators in the tarot deck for me. So if you're not ready for children, you might want to take precautions. All right. All right. So that is what I see for you, Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. Decided that in the extended, we are going to take and career too. So the extended will be a general reading that includes love as well. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so optimist. I guess a Leo is really coming into your life. A Sagittarius, right? It looks like a Sagittarius is not really telling you how they feel, but I do see there's going to be some type of opportunity that somebody with a very strong Sagittarius placement may help you with, but you may not know this. Like they could be somebody who you're getting a loan through for a house and they have a Sagittarius moon and you don't know, but I see somebody with strong Sagittarius placements opening doors for you that's going to be very beneficial. See, that rose is there. So the Sag opens up some real beautiful opportunities for you. If you guys know who this Sag is. Where's my wand? Where is my wand? I can't believe my wand is not. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I feel like you guys are opening up I see happiness again because this rose is here, and rose represents things that smells good. So I feel like there is good that's coming to you that's going to make you feel really optimistic about the future. It has something to do with stability too, right? I see a Taurus who is lurking around, but they're low key about it. So this Taurus could be trying to figure some stuff out with you. I do feel like there is a Taurus who still thinks about you and could be around with the snap of a finger if you want, right? So I feel like some of you who, in the beginning of the reading, we talked about how you were going through some difficult things. It looks like one of the best things that you could do is just accept it and move on, right? And anyway, I feel like somebody used to have a polyamorous relationship, but they don't want to do that with you. Like, I feel like somebody wants to be dedicated to you. Also, I see the rat out of your life, but kind of still in the future. There's something that you need to get rid of, or someone, because they're very active. There's somebody that tells your business or something like that, that you need to be very cautious of. Okay. All right. Let's look at some letters. All right. So we have N-A. All right, some of you may need to go to NA. And then we have an H here that says nah. We have the letters that say nah. I don't think so. All right. So we are going to take a look at both love and general questions and the extended. All right. So it's kind of like it will be a general reading in the extended reading as well as love. All right. All right. Baby cry. What's going on with cry baby? You don't like Sag. All right. This is what's going on with crybaby. Okay. Crybaby is very bored with the offers that are coming to him, or it's not anything quite like you that's been on the table yet. So Cry is feeling very despondent and quite bored with life, disconnected to him or herself. Hi, thank you, Conch. Not really paying attention to how he or she is really feeling. All right. So, what is your money going to look like for the next 30 days? Okay. What is your career going to look like for the next 30 days? All right. All right. How does your person feel about you? Okay. What is your overall tarot reading for the next 30 days? All right. Spirit have for you too. Wow, asked me that question. What does it have for me to know? And Spirit wanted her to know that she was ruining all of her relationships because she had an untreated depression that she refused to treat. And it was her mental illness was running everybody away. So she kept getting readings asking when the next person was coming. But it's easy to get them. It's harder to keep them. And that's what Spirit needed her to know, that if she wanted to keep a man, she was going to have to take medication. She did, not you. She did, because the Strength card kept coming in reverse. All right. All right. Will you marry? All right. How does Scorpio feel about you? All right. Let's move all of this out of the way so we can make room for the extended, because we need some room over here to put the cards. All right. Will you commit? All right. Is there someone else? Okay. All right. What else do you guys want to know? Will there be a reconciliation? Will there be a reconciliation? What else do you guys should I ask? What else should I ask? Because the way that I remember the questions is I play it back here. And then, yeah, will there be a reconciliation? What else should I ask? Let's see, the outcome for July and wisdom from the tarot. Okay, Scorpios, let's take a look at how your person is viewing you. Scorpios, how is your person viewing you for the next couple of months? Next couple of weeks. How is your person viewing you, Scorpios? This is how your person, oh, cups. All right. Well, is really going to be, we saw the sun, right? So I think it really coordinates with the sun. We'll look into this in the extended reading, but so far it looks pretty good, okay? So in the extended reading, we'll take a look at your general reading as well as the love cards. If you want to see the extended reading, the link is in the description box, and at the top of the comment section, it'll say click below for the Scorpio extended reading. Did the chat get stuck? Is the chat stuck? Yeah. Is it stuck? Sometimes it gets stuck. Heather, are you here? Twan, can you type something? Oh, okay. Yes. So if you want the extended reading, the link is in the description box. And at the top of the comment section, it'll say click below for the Scorpio extended reading. Otherwise, if you want a personal immediate reading in which I will be texting, can just do a reading for you right now. The number is pinned at the top of the chat section is 470-835-7099. Let me put the price in here. Oh, fuck. I just erased it. Ah, fuck. Why did I do that? I thought it was going to let me edit it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Immediate reading. You are so welcome. 470-835-7099. It is 75 for 20 minutes. All right, Scorpios, thank you for watching. Oh, it was still there. Oh, okay. All right, thank you guys for watching. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kels. It looks like you're going to be feeling a lot better, like within the next couple of days to the next week, okay? If not, with the 10 of Cups here, I see a good family life. You know what I'm saying? All right. God bless. Thanks for watching.